Hi, it's Ian from Jobu Design, and I'm here with Mike Bertelsen from Wild Outdoor Photography. And we've known each other for a dozen years or so, and we just got together to talk about some equipment and some shooting tips, and just give you some interesting stuff to look at.
Yeah, what's our first question?
First question is actually about how to use a monopod with a gimbal head or without a gimbal head, and why you would choose one or the other.
Okay, well, you know that I like it without the gimbal head for my type of photography because I do a lot of moose and loon photography workshops, and all my creatures are at one level.
So if you're shooting eye level,
Yeah.
it's a great way to shoot.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of customers asking me how can I shoot up, and they're trying to shoot birds and things. And I'm going to show you a few reasons why you would want a gimbal head on top of a monopod, which seems unnatural compared to a tilt head, versus just shooting straight up, right attached to the lens directly.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
Okay.
So what I have here is the Jobu Pelee Monopod, and I put a quick release clamp on it. And I'm just going to stick it in the snow here. Now you can also do it, it's handier putting it in the snow if you've got snow. If not, you can put it between your legs when you put it on, or you can put it just like this. Make sure it's clamped securely. All right, so it can't fall off. And once you get it on there, it's not going anywhere, as you can tell. Look at this. See, there's no way. This is the old 600 F4, and this is not a light piece of equipment. And this is what I use a lot. So I use this on my moose trips. I'll use it on my loon trips, and it's secure in here. Like if you want to shoot down, you have to tip it forward, and if you want to shoot up, you have to tip it this way. Now it doesn't work well for birds, but in the trees obviously. But for loons and moose and wildlife, this is a great way to do it. It's nice and light, and it's 100% carbon. So it's a great piece of equipment.
So I like shooting with a monopod with a gimbal head on it, and it's not something a lot of people do. And the reason I recommend it is you don't have to fight the friction of a tilt head, and versus Mike's shooting style where he has the big lens fixed directly to the monopod, I often find myself needing to point upwards and shoot into trees to chase small birds. And the Jobu Junior on here, it's really lightweight. It doesn't really add much weight to the monopod. And when it clamps down, the one benefit I find is that no matter where you're pointing, whether it be up or down, all the weight of the camera is directly over top of the foot. So you don't ever have to lean forward or lean back to try to get the action. As long as you have the right height set for your monopod, you can point up or down, give yourself 30, 40, 50 degrees of a shooting angle. And it's great. You never have to worry about, it's basically balanced over top of the foot. And because of the gimbal design, it always stays like that. So it's really, really great combo. And lock it up, carry it over shoulder, works just as well as it being directly on the monopod itself.